What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with a real quick video, and we're talking Amber Heard and Aquaman 2. Now, real quick, I did do a whole Aquaman 2 trailer reaction, but YouTube, what are you gonna do? But anyways, one of the aspects of that reaction video that I wanted to put out was the fact that Amber Heard's no longer in the trailer, which I find hilarious, and we're gonna hop over here to show you this. Amber Heard completely cut out of new Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom trailer amid claims her role was reduced after bombshell trial with Johnny Depp. Now, mixture of two things going on here. One, her, according to James Wan, and we'll get into it because we'll read through some of this Daily Mail article. According to James Wan, originally, she was not going to be in the movie that much. This was never pitched as a Aquaman 2 movie. This was pitched as a, another love story. Essentially, Aquaman was a love story between Mira and Jason Momoa's character. This movie was always pitched as a buddy cop movie. This is what is reported by James Wan, the director of the movie. Mira was never going to have a major role in this movie. It was only from Amber Heard's side that said, I had a major role. And then after this trial began, everything was being diminished. I was being cut out, so on and so forth. I don't know how accurate any of that is. This is a bunch of he said, she said. We don't have all the full notes of what was supposed to happen and things like that. What I will say in regards to this trailer cutout, because real quick, I will, this is the original trailer. Blink and you'll miss it. Here, right down here is Amber Heard. You got, Jason Momoa's Arthur Curry, Grandpa Curry, Grandma and baby somewhere around here. They're training, obviously, having a nice little family time. Here it is. In the new trailer, they're all cut out. They're all gone. They're bye. One of the things I'm going to say here is obviously they kind of airbrushed it out, took it out, CGI'd it out, whatever you want to say, for two reasons. One big reason. Amber Heard is despised. Okay, that is going to be a big factor within regards to this movie. Okay, the new Aquaman. And real quick, I did like the trailer, but with Aquaman 2, one of the scariest parts about this, because it's becoming harder and harder to predict how this movie's going to go, considering this past year with regards to both DC movies and Marvel movies. We just had the Marvels happen, where it didn't perform very well. We had, in regards to like Blue Beetle, that didn't perform very well. Shazam didn't perform very well. Actually, most of these movies were flops. Now, this is Aquaman, who's more of a bigger name. First movie did very well, mainly because of Jason Momoa's abs, but the big factor here is the Amber Heard aspect. Amber Heard is basically poison, box office poison right now. After the trial, she became just despised across the board. Everybody got to see what kind of person she truly is. So it does not shock me to think that they put out the initial trailer. They saw the response to Amber Heard. They probably never thought it was going to be this big, even though they were being bombarded on Twitter constantly over people acknowledging how much they despise Amber Heard, how much disdain they hold for the woman. I don't blame them. She's a vile individual. Okay, but after seeing that, this needs to be a success for them. So they're going to do everything they can to diminish her, to make sure she's not in the marketing, to get as little out of her as possible. There's probably going to be scenes in here that you can't get rid of. They probably can't cut her out at all. There's probably very integral scenes, but we were getting reports even beforehand that they were working very hard on getting rid of her altogether. Because she is vile. I don't blame them one little bit, but let's get into the article, shall we? Amber Heard completely cut out of new Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom trailer amid claims her role was reduced after bombshell trial with Johnny Depp. Amber Heard has been completely cut out of the new Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom trailer amid claims her role was reduced following bomb. We already know. But even then, like completely cut out. They even mention it here. It was a blink and you'll miss it appearance. the actress 37, who had a blink and you'll miss it appearance as Mira in the film's first trailer released in September, is nowhere to be seen in the latest teaser for the film set for release on December 20th, 2023. And yeah, it's a blink and you'll miss it moment. Like if I played this, I can't because I'll immediately get struck. It is one scene where this is where she is right down here. And that's it. That's all she's in here. Heard plays the daughter of King Nereus, who can control water with her mind. This we already know. The action in the clip starts with Momoa on a voiceover duties explaining that Aquaman has swapped his aquatic fighting skills for fatherhood, for now at least. But it seems as though daddy duty won't last long, as he also doubles up as King of Atlantis, which involves battling against a new set of villains, mainly just Black Manta. And I'm not gonna lie here, this is a nice picture of Amber Heard. Wish she was a good person inside. Meanwhile, Nicole Kidman returns. This we already know. Director James Wan has since played down the claims that her role was pared back, insisting that the Aquaman sequel was never meant to heavily focus on her character, Mira. I always pitch this to everyone from the get-go. The first Aquaman was Arthur and Mira's journey. The second movie was always going to be Arthur and Orm's, he told Entertainment Weekly, adding, so the first was a romance action adventure movie. The second one is a bromance action adventure movie. And you kind of get that from the trailers. When you watch the original trailers for Aquaman 2, yeah, it's there to like promote Aquaman, but also Amber Heard's heavily there in regards to everything because it is like Mira and Aquaman are one and the same. After that, now we're getting a more buddy cop bromance adventure. King Arthur going off with Orm to save the world. And it's heavily implied that that's the whole focus of this movie. Like the story is all about like, hey, protecting your bloodline. The bloodline's very important. These are two people that are important to the bloodline. And it also does seem like there's aspects to the son, the baby, in the trailer. There's possibilities that the baby might also be very important to the movie as well, regards to bloodline. Mira doesn't have that royal blood that is required here, so yeah, she's not really that important. What I will say, though, is at the same time, like, she's box office poison. That's the scary part about this movie. This movie needs to do very well. If she's in it at all and they don't, kill her off right away, the movie's not going to do well. Not at all. So yes, you need to diminish her thing. And she's a vile individual. I don't blame them for freaking not wanting her to be in there, especially after I think it was a few weeks ago now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Variety reports Depp fans paid her court fees. It was not in December 2021. This was just a few weeks ago, though, that her freaking notes, her mental therapist notes started resurfacing, and like they got leaked out and everybody, and people wanted to start looking over these. Leaked on Reddit. The notes detailed on an alleged hostile Aquaman 2 set. Reading, Jason said he wanted me fired. Jason drunk, late on set, dressing like Johnny, has all the rings too. She was just a vile person even on set. She's now claiming that Jason Momoa wanted her gone. She claimed that James Wan was yelling and screaming at her. She's a vile individual that makes everything about her. And I'm starting to see why they might have cut her out. I legitimately do. But I will leave off on this one little thing, because I don't know how to predict how this movie's going to do. Okay, I don't know how to predict how this is going to go because the Amber Heard aspect is strong. If they find a unique way to kill her off, like ASAP, as soon, just immediately in the movie, they find a unique way to kill her off fast, leave her with very little to no conversations whatsoever, I'm willing to bet this is $1 billion movie. Because of one reason alone. People are going to be coming back time and time again just to see that scene. There's going to be some sort of like euphoria watching Mira get offed right away, even if it's just something falling on top of her. Just watching that over and over and over again, fans are going to love it. Fans are going to love it. People that don't like basically everybody in the world that watches this movie just for that scene excuse me, will just come back over and over and over again because she is that vile of an individual. But let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. What are your thoughts on Amber Heard getting cut out of the entire movie altogether? And do you laugh at it just like I am? Because I do find it kind of funny. But on that note, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now. What's going on, guys? Listen, it's Christmas season coming up, and you know what makes great gifts? That's right, Coffee Brand Coffee. Coffee Brand Coffee makes wonderful gifts, and guess what? They don't just have great coffees, teas, and cocos. They also got gear, they got K-cups, and also they got wonderful gift boxes. Gift boxes that include all sorts of wonderful, great goodies. You got chocolate-covered coffee beans, raspberry yogurt pretzel twists, sea salt milk chocolates, caramel. You got chocolate-covered coffee beans, peppermint hot cocoa, spicy and sweet treat mixes, kettle corn pop, premium vacuum travel tumblers, and all sorts of wonderful great stuff that you can get at Coffee Brand Coffee. And these make great Christmas gifts. So guys, please check out coffeebrandcoffee.com and use promo code BACKTACO at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. That's coffeebrandcoffee.com, promo code BACKTACO.